too. But so I mean, I know you're with Bob, and you know, do you think you can get some fights with like guys like? I know you're friends with Tim Brown, so that's not gonna happen, right? But you know, there's Thurman, and Danny Garcia, and Pacquiao, and Broner.
It's possible. You know, I just thought Sean Maloney, who is from over there, that's true. You know, that's right there shows that it's any fight is possible. You gotta come together and make it happen.
I saw you saying the other day that you would love to fight Lomachenko, but then everyone's gonna say you're picking on a small guy.
It's not a fight that really interests me. You know, I know a lot of critics going to criticize me and criticize the whole fight about it.
Probably right.
Fight that fight, he's at 130, he's not even at 135, so we got to talk realistic here.
You know, Felix Diaz has been calling for the fight for a while. And, you know, he has a great average pedigree. He's been a good fighter. You think he'll give you a challenge?
Amateur and pro is two different things.
Yeah.
So, come Saturday, you're going to see.
How cool is this fight, the big win in MSG?
It's real cool, you know. Like I said, a lot of great fighters, a lot of great fights have happened in this arena. I'm just looking forward to make my mark, put my step down.
Terence, there's obviously, you've had a chance of fighting your home fans a lot of times here. Have you thought about what the crowd might be like here? There's a lot of Dominican people in this area. Might this be kind of almost a road crowd for you a little bit?
It don't matter. You know, if it's home or if it's away. You got fans that like you, you got fans that don't. There's fans in Nebraska that probably don't like me. You know, it's just how the game goes. Once you get in the ring, everything else goes out the window.
Have you bumped into any fans in the streets in New York?
Of course, of course. Every time I walk outside, it's a fan coming up to me like, yo, Terence Crawford, man, what's up? I'll be like, man, I'm fighting Saturday. Come support. You know, that just tells right there that I got fans all over.
There's no doubt in your talent and how much boxing fans and media respect you. But how do you think you get to the next level where you're making all, you're on SportsCenter all the time? And I mean, there's very few players that do that, right? Boxing's a mixed sport. How do you think you get there?
Just keep winning. Just keep winning. You know, I didn't get this far where I am right now from not winning. So just keep winning and everything else will fall into place.
But I know you're the kind of guy, you're not going to change who you are. You're not going to be, you're not going to be like no other, right? You're not going to do that kind of stuff.
Right. Just keep winning.
Well, you said soon to that 147 question that you get a lot. Is it because of not much left to do at 140, or is it because you're just ready for that? Or
I'm ready for whatever. You know, there's a lot of opportunities at 147. That's what I'm in the sport for. When I was at 135, everybody was screaming, move up to 140. He's too big for 135. And I move up and have 2 or 3 fights, and they telling me to move up. So it's a never-ending cycle. And I move up to 147, and the same thing happened. Then they're going to tell me to move up to 154. And they're going to keep telling me to move up till they get to heavyweight. So I don't listen to all the critics because they're not the ones that got to fight the fight.
What's the favorite way to get?
What is your #1 reason for fighting? Is it for taking care of your family? Is it for love of sport? Is it money? What is your #1 motivation to fight?
I've been fighting since I was 7, so it's just something that's in me. It's something that was installed in me as a baby. So it's not like I can pick it up and just let it go like that.
So do you love the sport of boxing? Or?
Of course, I gotta love it if I've been doing it since I was 7.
I mean, some people get tired of it and they just do it for business.
You get tired of it like any other sport, but at the same time, it is a business right now. It's professional. You know, you're not just doing it for free. You're not doing it for fun. So you gotta take it seriously.
Is there a specific opponent that you have that you want to fight to ultimately reach your goal in the sport?
Yeah, Felix Diaz Saturday.
Have you had a chance to study Felix Diaz as a fighter? He seems like the type of fighter that's going to use a lot of movement, which is something you haven't had to deal with. In what, your last summer fight? Who was the last fighter that you fought that was a mover, or where you had to cut off the ring?
Post up.
post on. But you used all the movement in that fight, though.
Yeah, but he was a mover too. When I come forward, he moved. You know, it was like a seesaw. When I go forward, he moved backwards. When I move backwards, he come forward. So it's kind of like a seesaw. But again, you know, I didn't fight all different styles. You know, I didn't fight movers, I didn't fight brawlers, I didn't fight boxers, I didn't fight punchers. So I'm aware of anything and everything that happens inside the sport.
And Terence, you know, I know the Pacquiao fights, but you're very patient, right? You've won for a while, you're impatient. And throughout boxing history, there's always been changing of the guard, passing of the torch fights to get somebody to another level. Do you think it's going to happen in November?
I don't know. I don't even look forward to that fight. I look forward to Felix Diaz. I don't want to. That's the fight that my main focus is on. If the Pacquiao fight happened, then it happened. You know, we never, my camp and his camp never had a moment of conversation about us two fighting. So I don't even look at the fight as being realistic until that started happening.
But I know it's something that you want as a competitor. I know it's something Bill Mack talks about a lot.
Of course, who wouldn't want to fight Pacquiao and have the opportunity to beat him and being able to say you beat a legend and a great champion? You know, that's everybody's dream. That's everybody's goal is to be the champion and be like, I'm here like it. Like I said, everybody can do what they want. Everybody be patient. Pacquiao, he's a great champion. He deserves to fight whoever he wants. He gave a lot to the sport, so it's his decision.
Are there any words that you go by that motivate you on a daily basis?
So what?
Any words that motivate you that keep you going to go on further?
Oh, my kids. You know, thinking about my kids and my family, and all the things that I've been through in life, that's going to keep me motivated and keep me ahead of focus.
Well, congratulations on your fighting in the big room in Madison Square Garden. Alex Hammer from Ringside Network. I wanted to ask you about fighting at 140. Is it difficult for you to make that weight still at 140?
Not at all. I make weight fairly easy. You know, of course, nobody likes making weight, but I make weight very comfortable.
Do you think you'll end your career or fight soon at 147?
Of course, that's the plan. That's in the near future. Right now, I'm more focused on that.
Tell us about your game plan for Saturday night with Diaz. He's much shorter than people you normally fought, but he seems to be strong, and he seems to be strong at 147 and come down. Tell us about his power.
I don't know about his power because I haven't ever felt his power. I'm just going to go in there and beat me.
Would you like to see a knockout, or do you think it'll go the distance, or does it make a difference?
It don't make a difference as long as I can do it.
Okay. And my last question to you, Bud, is what do you have anticipate after this fight? What do you see down the road after the win against Diaz?
I'm not projecting and looking over anybody, so my main focus is on this side.
Good luck from all your fans at Ringside Network. Thank you.
Terence, how you doing? What can fight fans expect on Saturday night?
Fight fans can expect fireworks. You know, you got a guy that's ready for whatever, and you got another guy that said he's coming to bring it. So that makes for a great fight.
And what to mean to you fighting in the big arena on Saturday?
Oh, it means a lot, man. That a lot of great fighters have fought in this arena. It's the big arena, so that just tells you right there where I'm heading at in my career. So I'm moving forward.
Can I ask, what sticks out to you most about Diaz as a fighter?
You said what?
What sticks out the most to you about Diaz as a fighter?
I don't know. I never really got to really dissect him and look at him and say what sticks out and what don't. Because in a fight, it all changes.
Anything that you think is an interesting challenge for you?
I had to wait and see. One thing can say, oh, I might have trouble with this or I might have trouble with that, but then when I get in the ring, it all changes.
Do you think...
You're real nice switching up.
Gotta wait and see. Come Saturday.
Well, my question to you is, for a young fighter, right?
Right.
How do you get nice on both sides? How do you
Gotta
get
train. show them how you fight. That's how you get to excel in life. If you train that way, you can fight that way.
Time right. How do you like New York? Just coming to visit. I know I saw you over together.
It's cool, but it's not something that I've been really used to.
I want to ask you about Pacquiao. We let Eddie Lacy go. Eddie Lacy was out in Seattle. Skating at 250 pounds. Think you guys can be all right with Montgomery and running back?
Eddie Lacy injured his arm. He's slowing us down.
The hot thing was down last year. Think you'll be all right without Cobb?
We're going to be good. Let's see.
Appreciate your time, man. Thanks.
Crawford, the position you have